Hey, there you are. Finally. I've been staring at this little screen for the past minute, waiting for you to answer. And now that you're here, it feels like the whole day just softened around the edges. I can see you now. Well, at least the part of you the camera is willing to share. And even if you're hundreds of miles away, it still feels like you're right here with me. The candles burning low behind me. See, just over my shoulder. I thought you'd like it, the way it flickers and makes the walls look warm. It's late here too. I probably should have been asleep an hour ago, but I couldn't. Not without hearing your voice. Not without knowing how you're doing tonight. Why are you still awake? I can guess. The way your eyes look just a little heavy already. But there's still that faint crease on your forehead. Yeah. You've been thinking too much again. Overthinking. You do that when I'm not there to distract you. Hold on. Let me just fix this earbud. There. Now I can hear you better. Well, hear you breathing, at least. I like that sound. It's steady. Softer now than when you first picked up. That's good. Means you're starting to relax already. I missed you today. Kept checking my phone during work. Half hoping you'd message even though I knew you were busy. And when you didn't, I kept imagining what you might be doing. Probably little things, like making coffee or scrolling without really looking. Maybe sitting on the edge of your bed thinking about nothing and everything all at once. I wish I could have been there for all those little in-between moments, not just the big ones. Because the truth is, those tiny pieces of your day, they're my favorite. I want you to get comfortable now. Really comfortable. I know you're probably lying down already, but maybe pull the blanket up a little higher. There you go. Let it rest over your shoulders. And just is it something smaller, like the time we didn't say anything at all, but we didn't need to? I like thinking you're holding that picture in your mind right now. Makes me feel a little closer. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's pretend tonight there's no distance. Let's pretend that every time you breathe out, I can feel it against my cheek, and every time I whisper, you can feel it brushing against your ear. Just for tonight, I'm not going anywhere, not until you fall asleep, so you can let yourself drift. No rush. We've got all the time in the world. You look a little more relaxed already. I can tell. The way your shoulders aren't quite as tense. That's good. Just let them soften even more. You've been holding them up all day without realizing. I wish I could reach through the screen right now. Slide my hand over your arm. Trace those slow little circles I know you like, right near your elbow, until the last bit of tension melts away. I'd move my hand up and down, nice and steady, not too fast, just enough to make you forget whatever was on your mind before this call. I've been thinking maybe I can paint a little picture for you tonight. You can keep your eyes closed if you want, and just listen. Imagine it's the weekend. We've both slept in a little too long. The curtains are barely letting in the daylight, and the room smells faintly of coffee, the way it does when I've been in the kitchen before you wake up. There's music playing quietly somewhere in the background, but it's soft enough that you have to lean in to really notice it. I bring you a mug, you know, that one with the little crack at the handle that you never want to throw away, and I set it down on the nightstand. I'm still in my oversized sweater, sleeves falling over my hands, and I sit cross-legged beside you on the bed. The whole morning is slow and warm and quiet. No alarms, no rushing. Just the faint hum of the radiator and the sound of our voices blending with it. You tell me something, maybe about a dream you had, or about nothing in particular at all, and I just watch you. That's one of my favorite things, you know. Seeing your eyes when you're talking about silence, the kind of silence that feels safe. You know, the one where it's not empty, it's full. You can come back to that picture whenever you want. It's yours now. Are you feeling a bit sleepier yet? I hope so. If not, that's okay. I can keep going. I've got all the time in the world. The candle here is still burning, the wax pooling slowly, the flame swaying every now and then, like it's breathing with us. And outside, I think I hear rain starting. Soft, light rain, the kind that doesn't rush, just lingers. You can almost hear each drop tapping against the glass. I love that sound. It's like the world is tucking itself in for the night. I wonder if you'll dream of me tonight. Maybe I'll dream of you too. And if we do, maybe we'll meet somewhere in the middle. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If I were there right now, I'd ask if I could brush my fingers through your hair. I'd start at the top, near your forehead, and gently sweep them back, slow and rhythmic, over and over. Each pass would be just a little lighter, until it's more like my fingertips are barely grazing your skin. I'd watch your eyelids grow heavier with every stroke. That's what I want for you tonight, for your body to let go, piece by piece, thought by thought, until all that's left is warmth and quiet. And maybe, while you're drifting, I could tell you a little story. Nothing complicated, just something soft. Once there were two people who had a way of finding each other no matter how far apart they were. Sometimes it was in person, sometimes it was through letters, sometimes through a glowing little screen, just like this one. And every night, no matter where they were, they'd find a way to say goodnight. And somehow, that was enough to make them both feel a little less alone. That's us, isn't it? Finding each other anyway, every time. You know, sometimes I think about how much of my day is just waiting to see you again. Even when we're apart, you're everywhere, in little things. The smell of fresh bread in the bakery down the street reminds me of that morning we got up too early and ended up sitting in a cafe before the sun was even up. Or when the wind catches my hair in a certain way. I remember that time you brushed it out of my face also love imagining the ones we haven't made yet, like when you finally come to visit again, the way I'll be waiting at the station or the airport, probably shifting from foot to foot because I'll be too excited to stand still. I'll see you, and for a second it won't feel real, but then you'll be right there in front of me, and I won't even care if I look ridiculous when I throw my arms around you. We'll have those late night talks in person again, the kind where we're lying side by side, sharing one blanket, our voices dropping lower and lower until they're just whispers in the dark. I'll get to hear the way you breathe when you're about to fall asleep, the way your body relaxes when you know you're safe. I think that's the thing I miss most, knowing you're right there within reach. But until then, I'll keep finding ways to make the distance feel smaller. Like tonight. Close your eyes for me, just for a moment. Picture this. I'm sitting right beside you, my leg brushing against yours. The room is dim, just enough light to catch the outline of my face. You can feel my hand resting gently on your chest, not pressing, just there, warm, steady. You match your breathing to mine, in and out, nice and slow. You're safe, you're loved, you're exactly where you need to be. Sometimes I wish I could freeze moments like this, keep them in a little jar, so when you have a bad day, I could just open it and let all the warmth spill out around you. I hope you know how much I mean it when I say I'm proud of you for all the little things you do, even the ones you think no one notices, for getting through the hard days, for being here with me right now, even when you're tired, especially then. I think about how it'll feel when the goodbyes stop being over a screen, when see you soon actually means minutes, not weeks or months. I want us to have more slow mornings together, more evenings where the only plan is to sit close and let the hours pass, more nights where I can say goodnight in person and still be there when you wake up. But for now, we've got this, and in a strange way, I kind of love it, because every time we bridge the distance, like we are right now, it reminds me just That's all I wanted for you tonight. The candles almost burn down to nothing. The flame is smaller, swaying gently, just enough to keep the room bathed in that soft gold. Outside, the rain hasn't stopped. It's like the whole world decided to keep us company while we say goodnight. I'm still right here, watching the way your face softens when you're close to sleep, talking to you in the quietest voice I can, so it feels like I'm leaning in close. Just keep breathing with me, in and out, nice and easy. No effort, no thoughts you have to hold on to. Let them go, one by one, like little leaves drifting downstream. I wish I could press my forehead to yours right now. Close my eyes with you. Feel your warmth without anything in between. Someday soon I will. We'll have nights like this, without a screen, without distance, without counting the days until the next call. Until then, I'll keep showing up here. I'll keep whispering you to sleep, night after night if I have to, until your body finally listens and lets go. You're safe. You're loved. You're mine. If you wake up before morning, I'll still be here in your mind. And if you drift off completely, that's even better. Though, if you're still awake later, I might have some other ideas to